bitches that's gon' switch up for some clout. Bitch, you know what I'm about. I'm a youngin' from the south. You can catch me in that journey, bumping Cray and Haunted Mount.
What's Downer850 thinking about? Well, before I get into that, let me hop back in the crib real quick, because I think it's finna rain. That's a lot better now. So, what is Downer850 thinking about? Well, before I get into that, I just want to give a quick shout out to Unwanted Thoughts for giving me this opportunity. Shout out my homie, Seth Very Rare. I actually got the idea from bro. He had put me on with him. But without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know how to really go about this. I'm assuming it's like an interview type of thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make up some interview questions for myself and I guess answer it from there. Who is Downer850? To those who don't know, I'm Downer850. If I could describe what my style is, I would say it's a mix of like some cloud rap, some funk, a little bit of dark trap in there, you know. I do a little other styles too, but you know, that's like the main of it all. I've been making music for a little bit now, but I would say now it's really starting to kind of do its thing. I think it's starting to pay me back in some way. I would definitely say my style is a mix of the early to mid 2010s cloud rap and funk scene, you know, stuff like Bones, Raider Clan, Nell, Puya, Suicide Boys, Goth Money Records, all that type of shit, man. And like the early mid 2000s like trap and like dirty south stuff. So a little bit of Gucci Mane, a little bit of 3 6 Mafia, a little bit of Zero, maybe some UGK, you know. Take all of that and mesh it into one, and then you get me. If I had to say my 5 inspirations, I mean, I could go on for days speaking about like artists and bands that have inspired me, but if I had to go for my top 5, I'd say Suicide Boys, Bones, 3 6 Mafia, Project Pat, and Chris Travis. That's 5 inspirations right there, man. I mean, that music hard as fuck, inspired the shit out of me, and yeah, I guess that'd be the 5 artists that really make up Downer850. We back outside again. I don't think it's finna rain. I live in Florida, so you know the weather out there be bipolar as fuck, but I guess I'm gonna talk on some of my goals for my career, you know, like what the next step for Downer850 is. So some goals I got for myself, at least some goals for the year 2025. I've already kind of accomplished it in a way, you know. I wanted to do a lot more shows, and I think this year alone I've already done a lot of shows. I do a lot out in Pensacola, Florida. You know, I've kind of came out of state, went to Mobile a little bit, you know, but I guess I want to really get out of state this year, you know, hit up Houston, hit up New Orleans, maybe even go like South Florida, Atlanta, you know, just try and really expand the fan base some. I think that's my real big goal this year, is to stay true to myself, keep evolving, not worry about all the outside bullshit, and just keep trying to push my sound and expand my fan base. And I also want to start pushing more merch and doing more like material in general. Like I dropped some merch earlier last year in 2024, but probably about to start dropping the second merch drop. Y'all stay tuned for that. But for the most part, I just want to, you know, keep pushing what's already been pushed and build off it and do better than I did the year before. That's always, you know, the goal is to do better than what you did last year and show that improvement. I don't think I got too much left to say. I mean, I do want to say new music coming soon. I did drop a tape about a month ago, Dynamite versus the World. You can catch that on all platforms, but new music coming soon. Maybe might do a little EP down the line, I don't know, but stay tuned for new music for sure. I'm definitely gonna go crazy with that. Before I say my last little bit of words, I just want to give a big shout out to all the homies, man. Shouts out Brax, shouts out Seth Very Rare, shouts out 27 Reeves, shouts out Broke Florida Boys, shouts out Mantra, shouts out RIP Messi, shouts out Rapso, shouts out Rare Civilian, man. Shout out all the homies, bruh. If there's anybody's name I didn't say, shout out you, man. Shout out all y'all motherfuckers, bruh. We lit, we trill. Real quick before I go, I want to kind of end this off with like a message to the people. You know, I figure it's a little interview kind of thing, so I should leave a message to the people. And I guess that message would be, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to step out the box and do something that nobody else is doing. And don't worry about the next man, you know. Some people, they you know, they may do better than you, but that's not what you should worry about. You should never compare yourself to another person. Always stay true to yourself. always stay positive, stay humble, and just keep pushing to be the best version of yourself you could be. And most importantly, all good things come to those who stay true. I don't think there's anything else I gotta say. I want to say that's about it. Once again, I'm Downer850. You can find me on all platforms. Follow my Instagram, Downer850. Once again, man, shouts out to Unwanted Thoughts for this opportunity. Shouts out all the homies. Shouts out everybody watching this. And yeah, man, y'all stay trill. Y'all stay real. Down the main out.
Trail star staying loaded like a fucking 9 milli cracker. Try to take my shine, that motherfucker real silly. Wanna grab a zip, that'll come.